Bamia Bil Zeit, okra braised in tomatoes. Cooked in olive oil, flavored with onions and garlic, and served with Arabic bread as a light vegetarian meal. It's full of agreeable flavors. Just take a brief look at the ingredient list, and there's no need to explain how healthiful Bamia Bil Zeit is. Just like most Mediterranean plant-centered dishes. Trim off the top of the okra while reserving its conical shape. I'll be using frozen okra. I brought a few pods just to show you how to trim the top. The reason why I'm using frozen stuff for today's post is I need baby okra for this recipe. A compact dwarf variety used in Lebanon and the Middle East that are more tender with smaller edible seeds. If you're lucky enough to find them fresh, it'll be so good. But still, the frozen stuff is still okay, and no need to thaw the frozen okra. Treat it here just the way you cook fresh okra, so it's an affordable dish year-round. And okra needs to be roasted or fried to get rid of its slippery texture. I'm going to keep it healthy and roast it in the oven, and the result is good. Toss the okra with 4 tablespoons of olive oil and a pinch of salt. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper and arrange the okra in a single layer and bake in an oven for 150 Fahrenheit until golden brown, flipping midway through baking. To peel the tomatoes, bring a large pot of water to a boil and make a shallow X using a knife on each tomato. Drop them in boiling water for a few minutes. Remove with a slotted spoon and set aside to cool down. Use your fingers to peel the tomatoes. Use fresh red tomatoes, starting with good quality tomatoes, offer flavor and texture. Now peel with your hands. And finally, chop. Because of my mother and granny, we always had great food on our table. Growing up, Mom cooked a range of Lebanese dishes, from meaty stews to simpler vegetarian oil-based dishes that were frugal and used the most cheap ingredients possible, like okra braised in tomatoes, Bamia Bil Zeit, a modest, enjoyable main that I still regularly make. Other than all its virtues, it's vegan and gluten-free. Luckily, in Lebanon, we also have a meat-based okra stew that's equally good. We'll be sharing it with you in the coming future. Now, you may be asking if you can use canned tomatoes instead of fresh, though I would prefer to use fresh tomatoes, but still it's doable with canned tomatoes. Here our tomatoes are finely diced and ready to be stewed. And our okra are beautifully roasted. You see the baby variety here? They're more tender with smaller edible seeds. For best results, avoid those large woody okra. Now heat olive oil in a pot. Add the onions and cook, stirring occasionally until translucent. Add the sliced garlic, give a quick stir, and cook for about 30 seconds. Make sure not to burn the garlic. Garlic burns easily. Stir well. Add your favorite chilies. I'm using red habaneros here. This is optional. And stir in the chopped tomatoes. Cook over low heat for about 7 minutes. Season with salt. Stir well to infuse everything together. Cover up and let it simmer over low heat. Give a quick stir every now and then. Add the tomato paste, just a bit to provide the stew with color, and stir in the roasted baby okra. Agitate the pot and stir gently to homogenize the mix, and season with ground cilantro. Now, ground cilantro adds an agreeable flavor and a more earthy, rich aroma. It's optional, but recommended. Simmer covered on low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes to thicken up the sauce. And now it's time to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Oh, it smells so good here. Add a drizzle of pomegranate molasses to provide our bamia with an umami flavor and to balance the dish with a sweet and tangy undertone. And now let's try the dish. Really so good. With extra pomegranate molasses. Really don't skip the pomegranate molasses. It adds so much flavor here. And you can also add lemon juice, freshly squeezed lemon juice instead of pomegranate molasses. And if you're lucky enough to have leftovers, smother an Arabic bread round with red pepper paste. Add okra stew and drizzle with pomegranate molasses. Fold it up and enjoy. This is really so good. I love wraps, and even stews can be wrapped. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Give me a thumbs up and follow if you do. I would really appreciate your support. I'll provide you with a link to the printable recipe in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in a coming video.